Hey, happy birthday, Libra. How's it going, everybody? I'm going to give you guys a bonus reading for your birthday season. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everyone is managing through this retrograde. You will rarely ever hear me say that because I usually don't feel the effects that I have felt this past Mercury retrograde. It has been nothing shy of weird and abnormal and a little bit wacky, and I just want to remove myself. I don't know if you guys are feeling that. I don't even want to bother right now with contending with people, places, or things in life because this Mercury retrograde has been a little bit crazy. But on a better note, we do know that this is all going to create change. We know that it doesn't last forever, and it teaches us lessons along the way. So on that note, happy birthday. I hope you guys are celebrating. I hope you guys are doing well. And let's get into your reading. We'll see where this goes. I'm going to sort of pick up what I get. I'm going to gear towards more of a general if love or vice versa shows up, whatever we get. So let's see what messages come through for Libra. Messages for Libra. I was very reluctant actually to do a reading during this time because I think the biggest thing that I'm kind of reflecting on at this retrograde is communication and meltdowns of communication on every level. So I don't know if you guys are witnessing that, but things just not like transmuting or transpiring. But I have wanted to do your reading tonight. I felt good, so let's see what we get. 5 of Pentacles. The Hangman. So you're struggling with change, okay? You have the Wheel of Fortune. I think that for some of you, you have been struggling with things not changing in your life. You've been feeling stuck for some time. Okay, maybe it's just this retrograde, I don't know. But it's that struggle with feeling like how can you get unstuck, okay? Maybe some of you, I'm also getting that either you're not changed, there's no change and you're struggling, or you're struggling with change. There's a lot of changes going on around you. There's a lot of things happening and you're maybe struggling with adapting to so much at once, okay? So it feels like with the Wheel of Fortune here, things are going to be turning the corner very, very like boldly, very quickly. A lot of abundance, a lot of change, a lot of opportunities. These are for the better. So if some of you are feeling like you're having a difficult time adapting to the change, it's because life or the universe has things for you that are meant to make you sort of expand into the new. Especially with money, you're starting off with the struggle, the 5 of Pentacles, the lack of money, or that feeling of like, will I ever get out of this rut? And it's like the Wheel of Fortune is showing up here with some kind of opportunity, some kind of money possibilities for you to make or earn money, or maybe some of you have been granted money, won money. It's like when you least expected this abundance is showing up in your life and allowing you to get out of this stuck energy that you're in, especially if it's financial. There is some kind of bonus or windfall in some way, proposition to make money or to earn money or to get money, receive, win, however that goes. The Strength card, Leo energy. You go from feeling like no light to being in the spotlight. It's like you feel like the shadows, you feel these little glimmers of light. Maybe it's like that, like a glimmer of hope. And you go into this Leo energy of feeling like you're in the spotlight, that things have changed. This is something that is bringing you into a high level of confidence within yourself to face things. You know, it's like it's difficult for you maybe to change or to face those fears in life when you have to change because your strength or your confidence is not quite there. But sometimes there's these things in life, such as money or abundance, that perk us up, that make us feel more confident, that make us feel stronger and more secure within ourselves, that we can face things. It's I don't know if that's something that's relatable. It's difficult for me to explain, but it's kind of like the stresses that come attached to having struggles in life or having struggles with change are lightened up when you're given a bunch of abundance. In this case, I'm using money, but it could be, maybe it's love. Maybe it's just opportunities in your life. Okay? Maybe life has just presented something that has completely changed your energy from this glimmer of hope, this stuck energy, my life is never going to change, to like, I feel on top of the world, that kind of strength. Okay? That sense of confidence, that sense of assurance, a little bit more stability. You're able to face the things that once you couldn't seem to control. And maybe that's also like this thing about, again, this hangman. You may have had things under control a lot. You may have been able to have everything in your control. And all of a sudden, something has come into your life, Libra, that has switched up the board game here. It has shaken things up, and it's forcing, or it's creating change. And it's a bit of a shock right now. It's kind of throwing you off your strength card. It's throwing you off a bit of like, I don't have control of situations where you thought you did. Okay? Some of these could have revolved around money. Let's see what else we got for you. I need a little bit of water. So, regardless, Libra, you are going through some major changes that you didn't, whether you expected or not, you're going to have to adapt accordingly, okay? Some of them are welcomed, and some of them were not, you didn't know were coming. You have Virgo energy here with the Hermit card. King of Swords. King of Pentacles. And the Eight of Cups. So, what I feel here, Libra, some of you are going to be walking away from what you once, like, it's like you're being forced to walk away from stability. Something that you thought was grounded, that was stable, that was fixated, that was under control. It's like you're going to be either, again, it's this whole thing with this hangman, whether it was accepted or not, of this being stuck and moving on to change or not, you're going to be reflecting. You've had time to think about the truth in situations in your life. You may come to realize, or this has put you into a bit of a contemplation mode about what the future holds for you and just how quickly things can change, okay? For whatever reason, there's a bit of a revolving, or a bit of a theme here that I'm getting with money, okay? Or abundance, or success, richness. It's like, I think some of you are reflecting on your path forward, on what it is that life is to you, because things can change on the dime. They can change instantly, okay? Especially if it's illness related, or in this case, I feel like it could be money related. Some people could be in a predicament right now. It's like I'm getting either you lose it all or you win it all. or you've done this cycle. You've had it all, you've lost it all. You had nothing, you windfall. And it changes how you see the future path for yourself. And some of you might have won it all or had it all and are walking away from it all. Because you're like, that is not bringing you into that truth, into that strong sense of who you really are and what your life has to offer you based on revolving around money. So some of you may be walking away from the so-called status quo stability, good job, money making, lots of abundance, lots of material and wealth and all these things. And you might say, you know what? I feel stuck. Or life has thrown you all these changes, which could be this wheel of fortune, and been like, holy cow, my money has no bearing here. It doesn't help me in this situation. Especially if you're dealing with health. If you have unfortunately lost your health, you will realize very quickly how money does not necessarily save the day or cure your illness. So this has created a sense of reflection in you, Libra, where you're rethinking where your truths are and what it is you conquer to do in your life for yourself. And I think it's more about living from your truth, but in a very simple way. Okay, this hermit card is like turning on this lantern to light the path with very little in his hands. His little clutch, it looks like a water bottle, and his little guiding stick and his walking stick, sorry. Some of you might be literally walking away from being on a throne of money or prestige or popularity or so-called success. Because something in this time frame has forcibly changed your reality in a way where you're having a difficult time adapting. But this is the reason this is happening. So I'm really looking at this Wheel of Fortune in a very broad viewpoint. Maybe some of you went from nothing to a whole lot, and that also made you walk away. Maybe you're like, I don't need to work as much anymore. I'm walking away because something's come towards you. Or maybe it's, you know what I mean? There's something here about changing what was once stuck. For some of you for the better, for others of you forcibly a change where you don't have control anymore. But this whole thing is making you reflect, think, go within, contemplate your life, contemplate what it is you really want to succeed in. And it's very mind-driven, emotion-driven, it's thought-driven or mind-driven. It's almost like you're okay letting go of the things that are categorically stability. Seven of Cups, exploring those options. You have the Eight of Cups, walking away and exploring other options in your life. Looking at the other ways, the alternative ways of doing things, looking at other options on how you could utilize this Wheel of Fortune change in your life. The Star card, Aquarius energy. You've also got the King of Swords here. Very much Aquarius energy, okay? Rethinking things, thinking alternatively, right? It's like everybody's in the status quo. Everybody thinks that you need a house, a degree, kids, a family to be successful. The Six of Wands. And you don't. You're about healing There's a lot of healing of your mind, of your thoughts. Really being vulnerable and allowing the things around your life to create, it's like you are going to be successful no matter what. A lot of people might be admiring or encouraging you on this new journey, this new reality, this new path that you want to take, this new take on life. Okay? Some of you could have been in a very successful position and yet feeling so strapped, so stuck. Struck? Maybe feeling struck, like you were struck by lightning. But you are going to be coming out ahead either way here, Libra, because you're starting to realize how many options life has to offer you. It's just about finding your way amongst those choices, those options, to find yourself back into your home, your North Star, the things that you wish and hope for and that you want to heal. But I feel like there's a lot going on here about the mind, healing the mind, creating a sense of peace, maybe changing what you thought you were stuck in and no longer, or what you thought you had security in, and all of a sudden this wheel of this turn of events in your life has changed everything, and you're like, I no longer feel secure, or I no longer feel in my power being in this high responsibility mode or high category, like you're categorized in like a high place, and some of you are walking away from this. There are certain people here that are definitely supporting this in your life, but there's obviously going to be people who don't. Okay, what else do we got for Libra, please? I'm hearing like, I'm successful no matter what. Just because I don't have a lot, or just because I have a lot, what success means to you is very personal, but you're realizing a lot of things, because you can have a lot and still be successful. You can be abundant with multiples of everything in your life and still be successful and happy and joyous and free. But there are people who have multiples of everything who feel stuck, who feel like they've never had a chance to reflect on what they really feel in this life. They've never had a chance to contemplate because they've been on this path. And it's like, this is something that some of you are walking away from. You need to change. You want more choice in your life. It's like you have all this abundance, or you have all this stuff, but you have no choice. It's kind of like an ironic situation. It's like, the more you let go of, the more you release, the easier life gets. It's like I'm picking up it's like the more cups this guy drops on his journey up the mountain, the lighter the load gets. And it makes getting to the top easier, where you can see expansive. You can get to the top, but you have to let go of things that weigh you down. The more we carry, the heavier it is. The harder it becomes to ascend in our journey upward. So even though we love certain things, we have certain attachments, he's walking away from things to face a new beginning, a new reality, a new refresh, like a new start in a way. Okay, letting go of things that just don't serve you anymore. Because it's a part of your ascension, Libra. It's a part of growing in your life. It's like you've accumulated, and you just no longer can accumulate anymore. It hasn't changed anything. Again, your reading is kind of going both ways, because some of you have maybe struggled, and it's like you're being blessed with this change in your life of abundance to take you to this other place in your life. So there's a bit of a Libra thing going on here with the scales about having that happy medium balance for both sides of this reading. Let's get one more card to close off. I think that this Six of Wands with the Star card, the Seven of Cups, it's like things are working in your favor here, Libra, because you want to be exposed to new things, new beginnings, and you're willing to take chances. You're willing to take some risks. You're willing to surrender things, walk away from things, detach, because you know you're going to be successful, because you've understood that success is of your own personal journey, not what other people expect of you or what society wants for you. The Hierophant, see, you trust, you have faith. This is about developing that ascension, that spiritual development, your inner guidance as well, using your inner guidance to move you forward through the challenges in life. And maybe breaking away from that conventional method of doing things. Okay, breaking away from institution or convention because you're following a path of maybe least or less resistance. Some of you are developing that spiritual growth, that ascension, and you're realizing that less can be more sometimes because it lightens that load for you to go higher. It's easier. Beautiful, Libra. Let's see here. Let's see what we got for your Archangel Raphael healing. Alternative medicine. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. And maybe that word alternative, this is like medicine to you, is leading you down a path for your well-being that's best for you. It's alternative. It's that unconventional approach to doing life. It could be your medicine. It could be your life, living an alternative way. That Aquarius energy, very alternative, very outside the box thinking, very different, trying new approaches, okay? All right, Libra, happy birthday, guys. I wish you all the best, lots of health, happiness, and love. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.